Video two, it says to watch a movie clip that demonstrates an example of conflict and share. How is this scene resolved? Do you think students are learning conflict resolution skills through movies or the media? And what do you, as school professionals, need to consider when working with parents, colleagues, and students?
All right. So I said we just take these questions one at a time. But first off, Dr. Simmons, we did ours on Daddy's Home, the movie with Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell. And so they find out that their kid is being bullied at school, and they're trying to decide how they want to handle this, whether they want to handle this with fighting or Will Ferrell's fun solution, which is dancing, having a dance off to handle conflict. And so the end, you think Mark Wahlberg, he takes off his jacket, and you think he's gonna like pound this guy to death, and instead, he dances, and at the end, everybody's dancing and having a good time, and so they resolved it that way.
Oh, okay. Okay, what I got is the movie clip came from Daddy's Home. The conflict was resolved through showing kids that violence is not the way. The conflict was resolved by a dance off. Yes, the students are most definitely learning conflict resolution skills, negative and positive, from the media. And as school professionals, we need to consider their different lifestyles and ways of thinking.
I think that's good. I know when you're talking about learning conflict resolution from movies, we see that a lot. Violence, or, let's make a lot of those teen movies, like let's make something super embarrassing and spread it all over the school, or make up rumors about this person. Anything but actually dealing with the actual conflict. And so I thought this was a cool clip that we found because it kind of gave something different than what I feel like the media is portraying a lot right now, which is actually not handling it at all, but handling it negatively. And this was handling it in a positive way. And I think there's something to be said about diffusing a situation.
Yeah.
If we can come at somebody with kindness when they have those walls up, it almost gives them permission to drop the walls and talk about what's at hand. We were saying that you don't have to be upset and even emotional to have conflict, and like taking that out of it can actually get the conflict handled more effectively, more efficiently. So I think getting tempers down is a good thing. Of course, I know in the professional world we may not really be able to dance it out, but it was a good analogy as far as just, let's keep our cool, realize that we're all human beings. The common denominator here is the kids and love, and we both want good things for them, and we can find that common ground, then I think the conflict resolution will go a lot smoother. What else do we? Yeah, and as far as working with the parents and colleagues and students, definitely knowing where people are coming from, and you had said that, the different ways of thinking. I think the more empathetic we can be in putting ourselves in other people's shoes, as special needs teachers, we're going to be dealing with parents that are stressed out.
Yeah.
They've got a lot going on at home, more than most parents do. They are going to be more defensive because they feel like they've had to defend their child their entire life. Even some parents may even have guilt, feeling like they are partly responsible for some of the issues that their kids have to go through. And so we really need to understand this is potentially a more sensitive person that we're dealing with than just that you would have a normal conversation with. We're coming from a professional place. They're coming from a very hypersensitive place, and these are their children that they love dearly. And as much as we love them, we just don't have that same relationship with the child.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
putting ourselves in their shoes, knowing where they're coming from, and they're going to be, a little bit more jumpy or edgy, or if they are, that's okay. So we thought this was good. I know it's a little tongue-in-cheek and maybe not the type of conflict that you were looking for, but it was just a fun way to say that, diffusing the situation and realizing that we're all humans and just trying to reach people without elevating the situation would probably be a good way to handle conflict.